highlight these type of players each week in the team meetings. Look, his name spells Defensive Player of the Year, and I think he's going to take it home.
Can we? Give him the trophy already. Defensive Player of the Year. I know sometimes they say it's Defensive Player of the Year caliber play, but I already believe that this guy has won the award. From the beginning of the season until now, he's shown you nothing but he's here to dominate on every level of defense.
RC, can you send him your tailor? Because he's going to need a suit for this award ceremony. My man is terrifying offenses right now. He's a problem, and I see him winning it too.
As a former offensive guy, look, we highlight these type of players each week in the team meetings. Look, his name spells Defensive Player of the Year, and I think he's going to take it home.
Can we give him the trophy already? Defensive Player of the Year. I know sometimes they say it's defensive till now. He's shown you nothing but he's here to dominate on every level of defense.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' rangy cornerback, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Jags and the Texans, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA. The Jaguars defense looking to make amends for a wretched showing last week in the blowout loss. And this secondary is going to be tested here, so we'll keep our eye on this man at corner.
And he had the game of his life a week ago. As a defender, if you're lucky and you stick around for a while, you might score a touchdown once every few years. He had 2 in one game last week.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Stroud. Man open, it's Goodwin. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's able to take this one out to the 35.
Backfield, bro. Like, come on, dog. All these generic ass motherfuckers, dog. Come on, bro. Man.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Jaguar defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
He finds his man complete. It's Lawrence. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stroud looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. Option right, here's Stroud. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Touchdown, Texans!
Come on.
Touchdown. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat.
Damn. My fault.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here is 3rd and 5. Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. You look at this Jaguar defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find the rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Stroud off the play fake.
Oh, shit.
That'll be pulled in down.
Damn, that's my fault, bro.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Stroud will look to throw once more.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? I can't. Oh my God, bro!
Take down with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Damn, boy. I'm talking about torch twice. Damn. Real, boy. Sheesh. My fault,
The
team.
Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago.
Damn, boy.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Yes, sir.
And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it.
Commit to that.
Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Here's Stroud. And that one
Man, give me
down,
my damn
incomplete.
pick, dog. I tried to
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him a gain of 38. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
No.
The 42, second down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. And Stroud now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
Let me get that.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off.
I
But
done
not
gave
in this
up 2
case.
already, y'all.
I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
I'm talking about I done gave up 2 solid, boy. I'm trying to figure out like why my what's the name tweaking, but yeah.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. And they're down a couple of scores here early, so the focus certainly is going to be on not letting this deficit get any wider.
I'm back. Oh man.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throw over the middle is taken in by
kind of
Day.
dangerous, boy. You
And
know,
he'll be taken down, but not
corner.
before he works it past the 50. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This one taken in by Otten. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've been automatic. How about 8 for 8 in the game thus far? Here it's 3rd and 2.
Come on, defense. Good play, boy.
And I don't think he got there.
Good play, boy.
No, they stop him right where it all started. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep.
Good play, boy.
Across his body, and it's intercepted.
Good play, boy.
And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply
Good
because
play, boy.
he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Good play.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Great play, dog.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They've already forced a couple of first-half interceptions, including one on the previous drive, as they potentially look for another here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Lawrence. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud.
Man, bro, you got to put an arm in there, dog. Come on, man. Get the swat, bro.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Ooh, bro. Damn.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A shotgun snap.
Man, look at this shit, bro. They made me move my... Come on, dog.
Houston. Takedown.
Bro.
On his way to a monster game. 3.
Man, bro.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hands it off out of the gun. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Damn, dog.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stroud going across the formation. There's Otten with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Texans first down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Stroud able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun. Stroud. That is caught.
Man, bro.
Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins. 40 yards. And the Texans. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
Sheesh.
Following the fumble recovery. Stroud. He finds his man. Complete. It's Goodwin. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Escapes the defender. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Hey, mate, this shit out, bro.
On the catch and run. 74 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
Yeah.
Stroud sets up the play action. Got a man downfield. It's
Man,
and he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud working out of the gun.
Man, come on, bro.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 33.
Man, let me show y'all something, bro. Look at this shit, bro. I see that bit. I see it coming, bro. I'm already looking at it. I go to, look, they stopped me right here and made me do a catch animation. Come on, bro.
There, 22.
Like that shit.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that on the line of scrimmage.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it.
Come on, stay out there on him. Good play.
Get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to
play,
gain.
boy.
The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense, and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the
Oh,
entire
hey,
game.
to be real, bro, I think it's like a, I think it's like an issue with the game and shit, bro. Because it's supposed to be showing their logo for real, for real. I think they're going to have to fix it.
Hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual
They're going to have to patch that bit up.
I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
You talking about down on the scoreboard, right?
Now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Second down and 4.
Yeah, it's definitely a bug, bro. Look at this shit. I didn't even do that, bro.
And that one covered
Yeah, it's definitely a bug, dog.
Stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
That's a big loss of 3.
It's a couple of things they got to update low key, bro.
Mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
But I done gave up 3 touchdowns so far. I got an interception, though.
Now Stroud.
Look at this shit. Damn, that's my fault.
Gets through.
Man.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Pass interference. Yep.
They, of course, will decline the penalty and just take the yardage on the completion.
Yeah, it's definitely a bug, dog. It's like they still ain't even fixed the, fix the patch or patch the other side, bro. When you catch the interception on over there on the right-hand side, the game still be skipping it for reason. It's a couple of patches they got to fix up, though.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got it down to the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this.
Yeah, I appreciate you tapping into the stream, though, dog.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
Man, come on, bro.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Houston Texans.
Stroud out of the gun here. And he's going to be taken down.
Man, who you telling, bro?
18-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first
that
time
bit been
this
broke.
game.
That bit been broke for a minute too. You would have think they would have been trying to fix that bit. But other than that, though, man, I mean, the game decent. You know what I'm saying? Other than like, rather than like what you planning for and shit. I only be on like superstar mode, bro. Like on Road to Glory and Superstar. I'm pretty sure it's a couple of things they got to patch on there too.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action. Here's Stroud.
Yes, sir.
Good
play out there, boy.
So no gain on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies.
Man, bro, I got a bunch of goddamn generic players on my team now, bro. Year 6, dog. This shit is horrible.
And the Texans look like
this shit is horrible, dog. But I done gave up my fair share of plays too, though, so it ain't all on my teammates for sure. I done gave up 21 points.
Working in their favor as this ball backed up inside the 5-yard line.
For real, so yeah, that's all I do, bro. I be certified Road to Glory, bro, and Superstar mode. Ah, shit, look at this shit, bro. They got me all.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On the back.
So 4th quarter.
Hey, bro, I got a whole little tutorial that's pinned on my channel, bro. Show you how to play that bit. The cornerback shit. Hey, you turn it up for sure. You should check that bit out and get a chance.
You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense.
What kind of build you be doing?
They'll do that a little bit more.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
Look at this shit. They got me running all over, man.
The 8-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, you should check it out. You get a chance, bro. It'll get you right for sure.
Because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game. And
only thing I had to adjust to, bro, was the look at this shit, bro. They got me running all this wide ass angle.
And he is going to have a Texans first down.
Oh, that's what's up, for real. That's what's up.
Unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here.
Only thing I really had to adjust to, bro, was the camera. Because college football, that bit a little bit more closer. I prefer that one. But once I adjusted with the camera and shit on here, it was straight.
And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Yeah, better. Nah, for sure.
Trayvon Merrick up to make the play defensively. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
They got me on.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be
This
tackled
game about to be
at
over.
about the 35.
Oh, we played horrible, bro.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This ball over.
Play action. Stroud now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided
I was thinking about
affair.
making me like a wide receiver.
27 yards there on a
I was
very
going to do a
nice
running back and
third
shit,
down
too.
conversion.
But I was like, I might make a wide receiver.
So
I got a quarterback.
First and 10 at the 38.
I just be on my corner shit a lot.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down.
Oh, yeah, but you know in that college
couple, and
football
that's
26.
I like the call there
Boy,
because
bring it
that
back to
was
high
one to
school.
take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with a minute 15 left to go in the second half.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that bit'll give you, if you making like, if you making
So
content and
third
shit,
down, they need to
way
get
more
to the
content.
28 for a first.
Shit gonna be turned up.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Timeout for that.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Hey, that big gonna, I don't know how it is yet though, but that shit gonna be fire.
This was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for Houston,
The loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 in the year.
and they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year.
Yeah,
and
boy,
they'll
our
get a
season
chance
done
to
for
redeem
real.
themselves at home next week.
Like our offense be doing their thing and shit. You know, we year 6, bro, but shit.
You can do better.
But our defense, dog, we horrible. You know, traded away down there, everybody. I'm talking about horrible. And then shit, I remember right here, shit, I tried to turn around. They made me turn around all late, bro. Shit, they tried to make me lose that bit. Look how, bro, look here. When they made me turn around late, and then look at the separation. Then I was able to, you know what I'm saying? Shit, crazy. Crazy, boy. Crazy, dog. That boy hit a cartwheel. Oh shit. Motherfucker's crazy, dog. Alright, that's all I needed though. Shit. Hold on, you say yeah, what is this? Oh yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to you too, dog. Let me I got you, bro. Hold on. Hold on, let me hold up. Ah, damn, tripping. Hold on, player. I'm finna subscribe to you. What's the name now, dog? Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, we got whooped, bro. I still got that pick though. Yeah, I just subscribed to you, dog. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe and check out bro channel when y'all get a chance. Appreciate you coming through, bro. I appreciate that for sure. Oh, I got skill points. Got 12. I'm probably about to use them. And we got whoop. Let's go ahead and advance that week. We got Monday night versus the Chiefs at the crib, so it should be straight. For real, for real. Monday night versus the Chiefs. Should be a good game. It should be a good game. Nah, for sure. Do your thing, bro. Appreciate you. Let's see. 3 points for that one. Finesse move, block share, and play recognition. 3. Let's go ahead and max that out. Hit power. Go ahead and max that out. All right, let me get back rolling, bro. So we got the Chiefs Monday night. Man, that Houston game was horrible, boy. I ain't even gonna cap to y'all. That bit was trash. Hot garbage, dog. Let's get our tackling up, though. Let's get right quick.
Hey, Lion!
Oh shit, this bit with the dummies on this bit. That boy ran out. That boy was scared.
Silver!
Come here.
Hey, easy, Ralph, hot.
Come here.
Hey, gold, Silver.
Come here.
Hey, we got some, huh?
Come here.
Ready, ready. Red.
Come here.
All right, let's go. Here goes the hunt.
Damn. Good play. Why he stop? Hold on. You said that. Okay.
Silver.
Shit, barely.
On red. Silver.
Come here.
Lisa 24.
Barely.
Here we go, son. Huh?
Fumble.
Hey, run. There's a hunt. Rip 23. Here we go, son. Huh? Here we go, son. Huh?
Fumble.
Red on red. Here we go, son. Huh?
Come here.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son.
Come here.
Hey, gold. Son.
Well, you. Alright.
Hey. Silver.
Come here.
All right, let's go. Red.
Come here.
On red. Here goes the hunt.
Come here. Hold on, y'all. Alright.
Here goes the hunt.
Come here.
Lisa 24.
I gotta work on my chopstick too. That's all I be doing in the games for
Hey,
real.
run. There's a hunt.
Boy tried to jump over me,
Red
y'all.
23. Here goes the hunt.
Come here.
On the set. Silver.
Come here.
Ready. Here we go, the hunt.
Come here.
Hey, lion. Silver.
Come here.
Red on red. Here we go, the hunt.
Come here.
Ready up. It's a hunt.
Come here.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
You ain't doing none of that. Alright. I wonder if the Chiefs still got Pat Mahomes, dog. Let's find out. Oh yeah, they still got Pat. Alright. Okay, they got a sheet, right? They still got Rice and Worthy. Alright, for sure. Yeah, they didn't give me my game atlas. I guess not. I guess not. Monday night prime time, y'all. Go ahead and sauce it up on these boys, man. I'm trying to think, should we go throwback? Should we go throwback on them boys? Classic alternative. I think white with the primary would go hard. Sucks. Sucks. Be straight. Hey, Bliss, what's good, G? Hey, bro, y'all tuned in right quick? Give me a minute, bro. I gotta run down and get my goddamn DoorDash right quick. I'll be right back. Hey, y'all, give me a minute, bro. I gotta run out to get my food right quick. Hey, I'm almost done, y'all, boy. Alright, we back. We back rolling. I don't know who tapped in or not, but hold on. Alright. Man. Hold on. Oh shit. Alright, we back rolling.
It's week 10 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' athletic corner, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Jaguars.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's completed right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not
Hey,
coming
yeah,
out
too late
slow.
to
They're
break on
willing to
that
go
bit.
with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is only a short gain. He's stopped down at the 33. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
On target to Worthy. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks the tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd
right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Motioning left is their running back. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. Here.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Not make it up, dog.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Pistol now for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him.
Damn, bro, that's my fault.
Touchdown, Kansas City!
Going for the ball.
The Chiefs take a field goal lead in our opening quarter.
Hey.
Well, Brock... The give now out of the shotgun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. To the air, Mahomes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 14-10 our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Yeah.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got Khalil Shakir. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Complete to Shakir. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a damn fumble.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 27. Hits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. We've got a fumble pretty close Close to midfield.
Yes,
Jags pick it up.
Those defenders see.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Short pass brought in. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Back to throw Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Back to the air, Mahomes. Connection made to Shakir. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Diving right side, got it! Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it's second down coming up. Another throw for Mahomes. Juke the defender. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing again, Mahomes. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Now a give on the counter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down throw, Mahomes. Shakir with the grab. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Complete to Shakir. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Completes this one to Rice. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force the throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, it's Mahomes. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll run here from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 34. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hand off now from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 24. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Pistol now for Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 29 yards and a first down.
Mahomes. That's worthy running the slant. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
Oh, shit. Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now they face second and long. They send a man in motion.
Bro, what the?
That's him on the quick hitter.
Man, bro.
He's still going at the 30.
Yeah.
Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores.
Why did he go in motion? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a pickup of 26. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. It's an option to the left side. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to the well again. And they bring him down around the 34. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
Yeah. This shit crazy. That boy hurt his head.
It's week 11 of the 2029 season, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' superstar cornerback, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Jags and the Bengals under the lights on Sunday night.
It is time. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
He works free, right side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. Trailed by...
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 Thomas.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him. So this defense... Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Now he takes off. That one good for 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and that will lead to a second down. They bring Chase in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Jamar Chase. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Ready?
Third and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Right now, let's go get 6.
Here's Burrow. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Burrow. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protect.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
Bro, they mean to tell me that ain't no fumble?
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Burrow here on second, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing is Burrow. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on first and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That one intercepted. And the Jaguars will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So now
I'm fine, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
on first down, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On first and 10, Burrow. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. second down. Burrow. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Bengals. So now this defense in need of... Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Still going. How about this? He's to the 10.
No.
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now this defense in need of... Moving the tight end right. A first down throw for Burrow. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw, Burrow. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown of this. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
That is intercepted. And he is going to score.
Let me get that,
a
boy.
pick 6 for the touchdown.
Red,
So
that's
3rd
beautiful.
and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Let's go.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Burrow. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Burrow now. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
To throw is Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here.
Let's get set. 12, 11 MT, 11 Thomas.
They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Robinson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
To throw is Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
11, 11. 11, 11.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 12, 11 MT, 11 Thomas.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Gray is the motion man here. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Gray is the motion man here. On second down, they'll run. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Now, he'll air one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Gray is the motion man here. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Here we go.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 17. At the 43-yard line.
They'll run on second down. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And fourth down's coming. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.
Hey, Domo, what's good, bro? I was about to end the stream, but I'm gonna run another one for you, dog. I'm gonna run another game. We hot garbage this year. You know what I'm saying? Playing like trash, bro. I'm talking about straight trash, dog. Everything been good with you though, dog?
If Defensive Player of the Year.
Man, we hot garbage, boy. I'm talking about trash, dog. Look at this, dog. Loss, 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 loss. I mean, some of these was like a couple of point losses for real. Loss, 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 loss. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Loss, loss, and loss. I'm finna keep this motherfucker rolling, bro. We trash as hell this season, so I ain't really tripping on shit. Man, we hot garbage, bro. Shit, maybe if we go out there in our throwbacks, we'll probably be straight. Let's go with this all black, man. Let's go all black on the boys. Let's go all black on the boys, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's go all black on them. Let's go throwback, man. I'm trying to see. We might need to switch our defense up, dog, because I ain't even gonna count, boy. We is trash. I'm gonna go multiple, dog. Cause we trash for real, boy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' rangy cornerback. He's been one of the NFL's best ball hawks this season with 9 interceptions. It's the Jaguars and
The Jags defense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he was definitely a ball hawk last week. He had 2 interceptions in that game. That's going above and beyond for a defender. But it shows just how good he's been in shutting down the other guy's passing game.
Now Hall to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. A short one there, caught by Likely. Finding space at the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll take this to the 46. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Hoover. Pass complete there to Harrison. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They lead 7-0. Trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. In motion left, that's Jackson. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Romeo Doubs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the
Nah, them boys scored on us. I always give
the Jacksonville defense back onto the field. And they're playing with a lead here in this first quarter as this drive gets underway. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Hoover. That's caught by Jackson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Hoover. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. Throwing to start the drive. Hoover. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. For Harrison, there's a look at what he did last week. 4 catches, 65 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch every one thrown today.
You're fighting through it. He's got space. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On the counter, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Hoover. Jackson's got it over the middle.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. In motion, the tight end. From the gun on third down. Hoover, he's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Romeo Doubs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cards have got it. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. Throwing to start the drive. Hoover. They'll roll him out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. In motion right, that's Harrison.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll give to Hall. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Hoover. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Toss play, Cohen, right side. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Off the play fake. Hoover. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. A final shot before break. Hoover looking deep here for Dobbs. And that is incomplete. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Rams who are out in front as that game has gone to halftime. Kyron Williams with a touchdown run. From there, we head over to Hotlanta to check out the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. Justin Jefferson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Joe Burrow with 3 touchdown passes. The Jags were treated to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to...
Okay. Solid little halftime. Solid little halftime for sure, y'all. Solid little halftime. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get this bit back rolling. Certified little stream, you know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. Hey, Domo, what's good, bro?
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this third quarter as this next drive gets underway. Throwing to start the drive. Hoover. Right side, there's Likely with it. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hoover. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down in a yard. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Operating from the gun. Hoover to the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
That boy gone.
And he's free going down the left side. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable 3rd quarter lead as this next drive begins 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Hoover. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hoover. And that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They put in a very good shift so far. This one pretty well in hand. Just looking to finish strong here in the 4th as this next drive starts 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Hoover, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. Fumble return for the Jacksonville score. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They had that strip a moment ago that led to the return for a score, so they're playing free and easy now as they try to shut down this offense again. Throwing to start the drive. Hoover. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Hoover. On target to his man, Likely. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
I'll take that.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Jaguars will take over here.
Skipping again, y'all.
To the 43-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Straight ahead is Hall. He's got a full head of steam. And down right around the 37. 70 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Complete to Likely. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Bro, how was that illegal contact, bro?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Man, come on,
touchdown,
bro.
Cardinals. Romeo Dobbs halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. Throwing to start the drive. Hoover. He finds his man. Complete. It's Harrison. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. First carry for their fullback. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. 1st down. Here's a give to Hall. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
He finds his man. Complete. It's Barton. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Hoover. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Cover sack. They play, boy.
Loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Off play action. Hoover. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Cardinals on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw. Hoover throwing out left.
They call me illegal contact. Like, be for real, dog. Told you.
That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hoover toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
I don't know if they can't challenge that bit.
First down. Well done. In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Back to throw again. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Man, what the hell, bro?
Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the Jacksonville defense back onto the field. To throw from his end zone. Hoover. Jackson with a catch. Now he's loose at the 40 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Jacksonville, it's just their 2nd win here in 11 tries this season, and they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Damn, about to say, man, can't even find my interception. Damn. We good. We good. So that's through week 12 actually. So I'm about to start this stream and start this bit over. So it'll be week 13. Hold on. Nigga, 99 dog. Everything 99 dog. Hey, but I'm finna, if you watching this shit, I'm finna start this stream and start this bit over. But hold on, let me see what I schedule. So it's actually through week 12, week 9 through week 12, and then we're gonna go week 13, 14, 15, week 13 through 15 next. So if you watching, give me a second. I'm finna restart the stream in a second. Tap back in right quick.